Hey everybody out there in Webland, it's me again, Luce Cabra, VoxPop33.com, saying it's a day after Thanksgiving. I hope your Thanksgiving was good. I got to see a lot of friends and family yesterday that I hadn't seen in a while. I'm always, busy. But I'm going to be brief today. It's not going to be a long show, but a show that's filled with information for you. Now, what we have going on, prevalent in news this morning, CBS Entertainment News, because that's what that news is to me. Jill Stein, the lady I voted for, she's got the money together now so they can do a total recount in 3 states where they want to do a recount. And I get what she's doing. I understand that. Is Hillary using her? You know, because every time that was coming up last week and the week before, it was still the same thing. It was like, well, where's Hillary? Shouldn't she be going, hey, what's going on here? I demand a recount. No, everybody's destroying shit. And I got news for you people out there, okay? If you didn't vote and you're involved in demonstrating stuff, okay, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, dumbass. If you can't even get it up to go vote, man, you don't deserve to protest. You're an idiot. Anyway, mainstream media, Markstream media, still hammering on Trump. So they didn't change one bit. They're still full of shit. Going. Well, this is what he's doing. This is what he's naming some, he's putting his team together, transition team, and, you know, everything's looking pretty good, okay? Did I vote for Trump? No, I voted for Jill Stein. But he's the president-elect now. So we must all come together and support him. Okay, again, if he drops a corporate tax down to 15%, like he said, cool. If he does with Obamacare, just erases a line, let competition take care of everything, cool. Same thing with, getting rid of lobbyists, I'm for that. Taxes, if you make less than $40,000 a year, you're not going to pay any federal income tax. Hey, if he does those things, cool. But show me. Because I remember Obama saying back 2008, 2012, hey, if you make less than $250,000 a year, I'll make sure you don't pay any federal taxes if you vote for me. Now I don't know what I'm talking about. That was a lie. Straight up right back. Lie. Anyways, we'll just have to see how it goes. Keep an eye on it. Don't forget, December 19th, that's where all the electics, the electoral college people vote on who's going to be the president, so they still could steal it, you know, so nobody's going to know until next month. But we all just have to wait and see. Meanwhile, keep living your lives, because what else is there left to do? We have to work, we have to do this, we have to, and the thing is, and again about people protesting, I keep bitching about this, yeah. If you protest for a whole week, don't you got a job, man? I can't protest like that because I got bills and shit, okay? Anyways. That's about it. So I'll talk to you next week. A little quick segment right after this about renewable energy, because it's all renewable energy, and energy is all around us. I'll be right back. And we're back. Just real quick, because a lot of stuff came up yesterday about, and thank God for all the young people out there. I do got to salute you for saying, hey, why are we still using oil? Why are we still using gas? That's a very, very good point, because it's all renewable. Even oil's turning out to be renewable. Remember back in the 80s, oil crisis, we're going to run out, so we got to charge you an arm and a leg. That was ridiculous. But it's ridiculous even now. They found a whole bunch of oil over in Texas. $9 billion worth of oil. Okay? OPEC, what? Who? Same thing with this big old formation of, what is it? I think it's up in Wyoming. Jim Mars talked about it. Goes up into Canada. There's 2,000 years worth of oil there. Okay, so oil's not the issue anymore if we choose to use it. Okay, but we need to use it because this whole emission thing coming out. And which is funny because Saudi Arabia, bye-bye, you're not as valuable to us as you once were. So why do we keep kicking the dead horse saying, yes, we need them as an ally? Do we really? Anyways. So let's look at gas, okay? But it's like water, okay? We can make dirty water into clean water. Same thing. I'll get back to oil in just a second. Same thing with water, because the same amount of water that is on the planet right now was on the planet a million years ago. So it's still the same water. We just got to take the dirty water, like a pool guy almost, yeah, and turn it into clean water. Now, desalination plants, if you live on the coast, you know, by a sea, by an ocean, hey, California, oh, we're having a drought, we're losing crops, we're not going to be able to feed people. Guys, invest in desalination plants. I know that comes up all the time. Well, that's going to cost us billions of dollars. Okay, well, every year when you lose crops and you can't feed, but ultimately it's going to cost you what? Oh, billions of dollars. So shut up. You're doing it on purpose. Now, gas, oil. Hey, if we choose to do that, that's fine. Now, how come is this? You got a Ford Frontier truck, 2013. Now, I think that gets 18 miles to a gallon. Now, did you know that the Model T, when it first came off the assembly line, you know how many miles per gallon it got? 18 miles per gallon. Okay, so if we just improve on that, okay, and push, because they're not going to do it, you know, because they're trying to hold on to all that control and power, and it's just an illusion, but I got the answer right here. If we can make, this represents a gallon of gas, and this is an ounce of gas. If we can make an ounce of gas do what a gallon of gas does, as far as climate control, carbon taxes, all that nonsense used just to get more money from you and me, it wouldn't be a problem. Now, if we can go to Mars and we got contact lenses, you know, with cameras in them so we can see, we can read the human brain and pathways and stuff like that, we can't make a gallon of gas do an ounce do what a gallon? Come on. Wow, that came out weird, but you get what I'm saying, okay? Because I wouldn't mind paying $100 for a gallon of gas if my car got 1,000 miles a gallon. That would be no problem. But also think of the emissions. This equals less emissions than this. It's all easy. But what the news keeps pushing, mainstream, Markstream media, it's all a big lie. We can use coal because that's the cleanest burning substance on the planet. That's easy. But they tell you that it's not. Why? Because they're going to lose control if everything becomes cheap and plentiful. But it always has been. That's how this planet was made. And if you want to go to the moon, well, helium-3 is up there on the moon. It's all over. Clean burning. Some scientists say, that if you had a boxcar of helium-3, it would supply all the energy needs to the United States for 1 year. So what's really going on? We know what's going on. Control. Banks suck. In any language, banks are evil. That's the bottom line, and that's the biggest problem with everything. Banks. I know it sounds weird, but this oil thing, it goes back to banks. Trying to control the world. Control everything. Banks suck. All wars are bankers' wars. I'll see you next time I see you. Probably won't be till next month sometime. I know it's been scattered, you know, reports throughout, but it's hard to get a handle on things. But we should slow it all up and then do something every week come in January 2017. I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.